Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of Joshua Kimmich, a real Swiss Army knife of a player. It's hard to find fault in a guy who's so versatile. Centre-back, full-back, central midfielder, deep-line playmaker.
And, of course, most importantly, a match winner.
A serial title winner, in fact, integral to so many successful campaigns for the Bavarians.
I guess his most celebrated goal came towards the end of the 1920 season. Top of the table clash, two teams very close. And Kimmich's side ended up winning 1-0, and that allowed them to power on to the title. They picked up maximum points from that point on, and won by 13 clear points in the end.
Top man.
Looking for options, for movement. Pinches it off him. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately...
Applies the finish! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Neymar. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. And he plays... It's Basho! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
David Villa. That's an imaginative pass. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Villa. Schneider looking to get on the end of this. He's in space and looking for options. Koundé gets it away. Chooses to go back, and he shoots! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Messi. Neymar. De Bruyne. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Batistuta, and here's Batistuta. Batistuta! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, nearly, but not quite. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rijkaard is there, and chance! Arsenal have their second corner now. Chiellini can get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Always onto this. Oh no, what he's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rijkaard. And here's Rashford. Now it's Villa.
Minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick announcement.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, just skips past his man. And the shot! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Howson has been sent off. It was deemed a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Messi ready to try one.
Substitution.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Messi! He went for the curler. Costa Curta. And here's Mbappe. Neymar.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Batistuta. Piqué kept his eye on it, and he's there. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's good play. And this is De Bruyne. Oh, this is a great position. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, and that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So,
oh, shooting chance! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I query, Peter, whether he should have been allowed to do that in the first place, but absolutely nothing wrong with the finish.
Barcelona finding themselves... Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's a... Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Puskas actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Puskas! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, this could be a chance. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Koundé. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi threads one in. Koundé's cross. That's a decent clearance. Almost half an hour in now. De Bruyne. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Places it. Rashford! It's bounced back off the post. Neymar has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Zanetti. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's De Bruyne. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Barcelona finding their passes. Tries to pass it through. Rui Costa looking to play him in. He can run onto that. Oh, he's got a side of... Goes for a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's a sharp little ball here. De Bruyne. Roberto Carlos. And here's Rashford. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Mohamed Salah.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Looking for options for movement. Xavi Alonso. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Messi. Now it's Messi. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rashford looking to penetrate opposition lines.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little...
There's the shot! He scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Mohamed Salah.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Liverpool, can he finish? It's run loose, who's going to get there? De Bruyne. Defending was strong and firm. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Takes a shot! Oh, that's a waste. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries to play it through. 2 minutes to be added on, and it's Rashford. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
We'd like to inform you now that the latest.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
Now it's Donadoni. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona Really could have done without this. This for the lead. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
No, it's come to nothing. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's Rashford. He's in a great position here. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto him. Oh, what has happened here? Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And now he has two. Manchester United. Rashford! And that has fair fizzed. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, can he get onto this? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rashford. De Bruyne. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Neymar. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rashford. That's a lovely, neat pass. Stood up well to him there. Threads one in. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Rashford. And here's Mbappe. Koundé.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Messi. That's been cut out, well played. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's neat. He has found the way through. And Messi! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nicely worked. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's having a shot! And how did he not make it four?
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
James. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now who's going to be first to this? He gets big! He will be livid with himself. Koundé. Chiellini. Messi. And that's been intercepted. And that has left him in a heap. Donadoni looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Rashford. That has been slung wide. Oh, right place, right time. It's a searching pass. Oh, played right into his path.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Barcelona against Arsenal.
The signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Knocks it into space. Rashford!
They want to be quick to recover this.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He's through here. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Piqué.
For De Bruyne.
And it's Rashford. And here's Mbappe. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Forlan, and he's lost. It's Forlan! Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Looking for the run. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
And he cuts out the supply.
And here's Forlan. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's come in hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Mbappe. And the flag has stayed down. Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ibrahimovic getting this one clear. He's on it. Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. He's gone for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Carlos probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Belletti.
It's a really well-measured ball. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Forlan.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
De Bruyne. Neymar. Rashford. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Added time.
We are into stoppage time. And here's Forlan. Played out to the right. Good ball, good take. Great, he's had a shot! It's in!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah,
And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
Coming on the field is
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Picked Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. No mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Arsenal are now luxuriating. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's Neymar. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he has kept it out somehow.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. And this is Messi. Back when it goes. Roberto Carlos touches it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Forlan. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're set.
And a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Forlan. And the pass is intercepted. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. He is through here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Now, power or placement. What a save by Diogo Costa! Turns and goes back. De Bruyne. Bale.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
De Bruyne.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Into the last 5 minutes. Now that's well seen too. Messi takes a shot. Oh, that's a waste. Messi tries to play it through. Aimed beyond the defence. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nice control. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and a The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And he's there to belt it away. And the pass is intercepted. Out to the right. Now it's Cruyff. Berbatov tries to pass it through. Picked out brilliantly. Opts to play it back. Out to the left it goes. Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. That is a brilliant interception. Might be dangerous. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's there! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And a chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
And he shoots!
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Koundé, and it's Messi. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's lost his man here. Xabi Alonso. He's being urged to... Cruyff! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. Cruyff plays it short. Now the cross gets his head on it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Berbatov actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hazard. Berbatov, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate. And Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's managed to get rid. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get...
Rashford! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rashford is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's not going to reach. Rashford. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Messi. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He is through here. Roberto Carlos pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. De Bruyne getting this one clear. Cruyff. That is good strength. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Zanetti. He's having a go! And he's lifted it over.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's been slipped through. He's found a way through. Can he finish? And he's heaved it away. And this is Berbatov. Threads one in. He has a look up. He's come in hard.
Pretty robust defending.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Azar can so cleverly bypass the press.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Out again for a throw-in. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's... And Cruyff! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are cruising away.
Well, I think it's pretty...
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Just a quick reminder.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Brazil.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Roberto Carlos goes short. Roberto Carlos. And that's a good ball. Lovely feet. And that was very necessary. Now it's Batistuta. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi, knocks it out wide, and here's Rashford. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Brazil have it back, and can go again. Oh, perfectly measured that. And a chance! Goal, Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 19 minutes is...
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Rashford. Oh, this is a great position. Great vision. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And this is Batistuta. He's away. Piqué deals with that comfortably. De Bruyne. Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball. Now how can he reach it?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Neymar. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stood up well to him there.
Added time.
Neymar. Rashford. Oh, that's neat. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. reflections on the first half?
Barcelona really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's been taken short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, we expected better, and so did he. De Bruyne. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
He's big chance! Goal! Brazil! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And now he has two. Brazil go into the lead.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Passes short and sharp. It's Rashford! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. No way through. And it's Messi. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
De Bruyne.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a oozler of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
It's Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos goes short. Great ball, and he's in here. He's tried one. Oh, he hit that sweetly. De Jong. Olise. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Rashford! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rashford is offering a right smile there.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. Rashford! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Robertson. This is De Jong. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. That has been slung wide. Shapes to shoot! Against the crossbar. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Koundé. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rashford. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was quick to react. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Zico. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona have their third corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Can he get it through? Xabi Alonso promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Rashford. Neymar. Howson gets over and intercepts. Zanetti. Now it's Zico.
Has been indicated.
Koundé. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Goes for the shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Hello, attendees. This
And
is
we are
a
up to the break.
children's
Barcelona
announcement.
ended that
With the
first half
father
in
of a
such
boy
a strong
in a blue
fashion. I think we'll just have to
hat
wait and see
making
now
way
if
to
they
the
can
information
rekindle that
centre.
drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution for Spain. Number 10, Messi. Number 19,
And we're off again.
Olise. Coming on the
Barcelona
field,
have been the team that have had the
number
lion's share of possession
Mateu.
and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. De Bruyne. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he shoots! And he hits the net! The second half sparks straight into life! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Kylian Mbappe.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Face-to-face with the keeper. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Barcelona on the spot for parity. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty, made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Barcelona, after 66 minutes, is number 15, Kylian Mbappe.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
De Bruyne. Out to the right.
Spain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And he's in charge! Goal! Spain! Into the lead once more. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Spain go into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Rashford. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's neat.
Now then, clash of the egos. Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No, he's just misjudged that one. Xavi Alonso. Messi. And it's Koundé. Messi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And that is expertly dealt with.
4 added minutes.
And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Van Dijk has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Roberto Carlos! That was travelling. Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. It's a pretty loose pass. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways.